What is up, guys? Back at you once again. It is your boy Chin, that freaking Mark. Diggity is still in Saudi Arabia. Don't even worry about it. Here today to talk to you about some mother freaking NXT. What's going on over there, huh? So even prior to our opening intro of the show here, we have William Regal talking to security backstage, just being like, do not let Aleister Black do anything else but talk to me when he shows up here first. Make sure he talks to me. That is your job for the night. How can you mess that up? Next up, opening the actual show here, we have the Undisputed Era coming out for a promo. Basically just talking about how they're at 100% and they're just running shit in NXT. Adam Cole calls out Ricochet for having his belt. The nerve of him, right? And then EC3 comes out and says that Adam Cole doesn't actually deserve a rematch. Adam Cole seems pretty offended, and then that turns into... we have ourselves a really fun match here, that being EC3 and Adam Cole. The first, 2 or 3 minutes of this match is just a display of how much ass EC3 can really kick. I mean, he's just kicking the shit out of Adam Cole here. Until a super kick, a very well-placed super kick from Adam Cole, kind of throws things into a little bit more of a back and forth with the match, I guess you could say. Undisputed Era comes up on the apron, causes a bit of a distraction, and then, probably one of my favorite parts of the match here, EC3 turns around, eats the hell out of a super kick, doesn't give a shit, gets up, clotheslines Adam Cole. Undisputed Era gets back up on the apron there for another distraction. Doesn't affect EC3, gets the roll up on Adam Cole, and just wins. But then, of course, since EC3 was being so dominant this whole time, he had to get jumped by the Undisputed Era after the match, and that is exactly what happened. He got his ass kicked all the way up the entrance ramp. It was beautiful, because you could just see that nice Susan G. Komen logo right there as a man was getting jumped. After that, we have ourselves Aliyah versus the NXT debut of Mia Yim. It was a good match. I think it pretty much went how we expected it to go. Both wrestlers got their spots in respectively, and then this being Mia Yim's debut, she went over, of course, got the win on that. Again, it was really good. Aliyah just kind of pisses me off. I never realized it before until this match, but I guess that's because she was kind of playing it up a little bit more, but yeah, she's just a snotty little bitch, isn't she? This segment here is basically a prime example of why I would never want to be an authority figure or a manager figure in a situation like this, because it just looks like William Regal is having a hell of a night. First off, he's talking with Bianca Belair back there. She's just being sassy, talking about how she wants her title shot because she is undefeated, which is a good claim. I gotta give her that. I mean, you gotta get one eventually for not losing any of them their matches, right? After that, Kathy Kelly approaches him and starts asking him about Aleister Black. Undisputed Era comes back and interrupts, just being completely delusional heels, and at this point, Regal's basically just had it. He's like, yo, shut the hell up. Next week, we are going to have a returning Bobby Fish and Adam Cole going up against the War Raiders, because Bobby Fish has just been taking chairs to people the past couple weeks, so there you go. That's what you get for doing that. Next up, we have ourselves Justin Xavier versus Cassius Ohno. Again, it's NXT. You kind of know how these matches are going to go sometimes. Cassius was just kind of acting like Xavier wasn't even there. He's just like, oh, I didn't even see you. And that pissed the dude off, so he just starts putting in work, really. He just kind of starts getting his spots in. Ohno's not having it, and he just starts completely laying into his ass for the rest of the match. And that is pretty much the end of the match. Cassius Ohno just murdering a dude. Nikki Cross also shows up just to continue being crazy and saying that he's coming, Aleister Black is coming, and he's probably not going to be too happy about things, if I had to guess. Closing out our night here, we have a promo from William Regal, and if I'm not mistaken, he was originally there to talk about some war games. Didn't take too long before Ciampa comes out, starts talking some shiz. Velveteen comes out, starts talking some shiz. Lars comes out, starts talking some shiz. Things start to break down a little bit. And then Nikki Cross comes out, just being like, he's here, just being a little spaz. And then probably my favorite part of the night, just these little cut shots to backstage of Aleister Black just killing people with the black mass. It was so freaking metal. Holy hell, it was dope. He makes his way out to the ring, super pissed as a fart, gets in Regal's face, and he's just like, tell me the name, tell me who frickin' did it. And then not too long, I'm pretty sure he eats a super kick from Gargano. Gargano's the man. We all knew it was gonna happen. If you didn't know it was gonna happen, it happened. Gargano's been kind of losing his shit over the past couple months. I think that's been the story playing out. We're probably gonna get a heel DIY at some point, which they always had amazing matches, so not complaining on this end. But basically, that was some NXT for you, right up in there. And once again, this has been In a Nutshell. Diggity is in Saudi Arabia, but he will be back very shortly. It doesn't take that long to get to and from. Either way, it's your boy, Chin, that freaking Mark. And I'll be back, again, to bust some more nuts all up in this bitch.